Scaramancy with you. Welcome to day 16 of the moments that define WrestleMania. But before we get on with the discussion of WrestleMania 16, I know it's only been a week, but I think I'm agreeing to cut off the rat tail, because this side's growing more hair in the back than this side. But if history has shown anything, then hopefully it will repeat the high water mark of this painting that I did about a couple years ago. Not to be braggadocious at all, but that's a different story. Anyways, on to the task at hand, WrestleMania 16. We've gone through 15 years of WrestleManias. We're in a new decade, new millennium. I've just started to watch wrestling, so we're pretty much reaching comfortable territory to where I can hopefully discuss these things and my knowledge of WrestleManias without having to watch through them. The Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, California, April 2nd, 2000, home of WrestleMania 12, came back 4 years later. And a striking statistic that I found out just before I taped this. In comparing the WrestleMania 2000 card with the card for this year's WrestleMania upcoming, for WrestleMania 26, out of the 8 matches that have been booked, 5 of them are singles matchups, 1 tag team matchup. It may be 6 singles bouts if CM Punk Rey Mysterio gets booked for this year. In comparison to 26, WrestleMania 16, out of 9 matches on this card, 5 matches were tag team matchups. You had an intergender 6-person tag. You had the ladder match, the triangle ladder match, and then you had 3 2-on-2. You had 3 regular tag team matchups, and only 1 singles match. Out of the 9 matches on the card, there was only 1 singles match for WrestleMania 2000. That was the cat fight, the Cat versus Terry. What's my point? I don't really have a point, but what a difference 10 years makes. You had a lot of great teams in 2000, and in 2010 you just kind of have, you have some teams, but WWE's just trying to jumble around and get some guys on the card. Morrison and R-Truth, not an experienced team. Surprising how they throw them in for the unified tag title match, but be that as it may, the focus, WrestleMania 16, Stone Cold out of the picture, Triple H the champ, The Rock, the top babyface in the business. Crazy times. The McMahon Helmsley era showing up, and a lot of stuff going on at this WrestleMania. Notable moments coming out of this: Ice-T singing the Godfather's theme, making the entrance for the Godfather and D'Lo Brown at this WrestleMania. Kane beating Pete Rose again, 3 straight years. Whether Pete Rose, the San Diego Chicken, in the San Diego Chicken mask or not. Pete Rose, by the way, hosting Monday Night Raw next Monday night, 6 nights before WrestleMania 26. Also, I would give anything because I did not order this WrestleMania. This was my first WrestleMania to be as a fan, though I didn't watch it. This was the only WrestleMania that they were brave enough to do an all-day pregame on pay-per-view. And the price of WrestleMania to get the entire package that day, $49.95 for pregame, for postgame, for the whole event, the whole nook and cranny of the situation. Notable moments up and down the wall. Now we move on to the top 3 for me. Number 3, oh yeah, not to mention the Hardcore Battle Royal, which had 13 guys in it. You had that, and then you had the main event too. So 8 of 9 matches on this card had more than 2 people fighting each other. So, way to give everyone their payday. Top 3 moments of this event. For me, number 3 was the European and Intercontinental Championship match. It was 2 falls, 2 titles, a triple threat match. 3 men making their WrestleMania debuts: Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit versus the Eurocontinental champ Kurt Angle, who has made a buzz up to this point, winning 2 titles. He had debuted at the Survivor Series 1999 in the WWE, but he walks out of WrestleMania 2000 without either championship. Benoit walks out European champ, Jericho walks out Intercontinental champ. Angle irate putting Bob Backlund, who was responsible for making it a double title, double fall match, putting Bob Backlund in a cross-faced chicken wing on Sunday Night Heat beforehand. Number 2, a complicated situation that arose in the WWE title match. The storyline, at least. Originally, The Rock winning the Royal Rumble, Triple H as champion defeating Cactus Jack, The Rock eliminating the Big Show in the Royal Rumble match. Big Show not thinking that The Rock touched his feet on the ground in that match before the Big Show's did, setting up a match at No Way Out. Big Show winning, Triple H retiring Mick Foley. Originally, he had the Big Show Triple H, but then The Rock fought himself into the situation, and then Mick Foley coming back thanks to Linda McMahon. The Fatal 4-Way elimination match, The Rock versus the Big Show versus Triple H, the champ versus Mick Foley. Not just that, but the family saga of the most dysfunctional family in wrestling history in the WWE, the McMahons. A McMahon in every corner, as they labeled the main event. Vince McMahon in The Rock's corner, Shane McMahon ushering the Big Show in, Stephanie McMahon, who had just won the Women's Championship, cornering her man, Triple H, and Linda McMahon bringing back Mick Foley for one night only for his dream to fight in the main event of WrestleMania. Match almost went 40 minutes. It was the main event. Big Show eliminated early from a rock bottom from The Rock. Triple H pedigreeing Mick Foley on a chair twice. Mick Foley gone, but not for long in WWE. And then in the end, Vince McMahon 2 chair shots to The Rock. The McMahon-Helmsley faction in full form. Vince betraying The Rock. Triple H retaining the title at this WrestleMania. Number 1. And this really innovated the ladder match genre for this generation in WWE. The first of 3 great matches, but 2 great matches at WrestleMania for tag title gold. Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys. Edge and Christian and the Hardys brought the ladder match some new life at No Mercy 1999. Then the Dudleys brought their tables into the fray, and thus for the first time ever you had a triangle ladder match for the tag team titles. I don't have much time with it on this video, but words can't describe this match. Obviously, some great moments. Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb on Bubba Ray Dudley from 20 feet up. Obviously, very symbolic. Edge and Christian coming in, winning the tag titles. Not blood, but a lot of brutality in and around this matchup. And obviously, my favorite match of the night. This triangle ladder match, which would win the, I think, Match of the Year Pro Wrestling Illustrated in 2000. These 3 teams would have a grand rivalry. They would expand the ladder match to tables, ladders, chairs later on in the year at SummerSlam, and they would pull off a phenomenal sequel to TLC 1 at the next WrestleMania, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. WrestleMania at 7. I'll probably be wasting my breath with that one because there have been a lot of great moments in the past WrestleManias in the past years, and certainly more to come as this decade just gets started. And tomorrow we'll talk about in a WrestleMania that I would consider to be perhaps the greatest WrestleMania ever, because of the impact that it would show later on. Skiramatsi saying so long, and I'll try and catch my breath some more, and I'll talk to you tomorrow about WrestleMania 17. So, see you later.